Welcome back, everybody. Different setup again today. The podcast uses some of the opening setup, so unfortunately it's going to be a little bit wonky till I get it all worked out. Lots to do today. Lots. First of all, quick reminder, the female Kayna Playmat is for sale on my shop, flukeandbox.shop. Please support me here. This is one of the only ways I'm really, other than the memberships on the channel, planning to monetize the channel. It has the actual lines, a very large pit zone. It's very wizard-centric, but there's still playmats without anything, including my logo, available. They're 40 Australian dollars each. I think shipping is about 15 Australian dollars. I am trying to fund my trips. So Jersey, I paid for myself. Lille is coming up. I actually qualified to play at Lille, which is insane, but I'm planning to go. So any sales of this is basically going towards tickets and accommodation. To send me their self-sponsor, that kind of thing. So, Kayna, flukeandbox.shop. Also, we have a couple of things today, a lot to get through. This beautiful Lexi playmat with the double Arsenal and the New Horizon hood being worn is from my friends at Dicejar Games. I'll link them below. The artist is Chamberlain. Like his Instagram. This one's going to be given away, so comment in the channel, in the comments, something about the art if you want this playmat, and I'll put you in the running. Ideally, guys, it's someone that plays Lexi. Ideally, double Arsenal and a Lexi playmat is sort of where this belongs. I'll give this one away on the channel, and I'll probably give one of these away at the Sydney Calling if you're around. I just noticed the lighting on the camera is going wonky. I apologize. Can't do much about it right now. Anyway, Lexi wearing New Horizon, Dicejar Games, links in the description. And Chamberlain on Instagram is the artist if you're interested in supporting him or checking out his other work. PCG actually sponsored this video. PCG are going to be, well, here's what we're doing. We have about 85 cards worth of submission to show you today. More actually. No, 80 something, 87. These particular cards were sent to me by a friend of mine, Tom. So 62 in this, and I'll show you the other sub that's actually mine. But this isn't sponsored. This is just PCG and a submission I did for a friend of the channel, Tom. I won't put his full name in case he doesn't want me to, but let's kind of think of, yes, this will do. And I'll put them back in the box as we go. Well, that's a very spicy one on the end here. I'm not going to slow roll this. I actually don't watch videos where people like inspect every single card. I know they're very emotionally vested, but it's not good content for me to watch. But I'm going to show you all the cards. I'm also documenting. This is an insane hit on it's an unlimited skull cap, obviously, but just crazy good score. 0.5 off being a 10 on a Rainbow Foil Legendary. It's probably one of the highest pop in the game right now. Lots of legendaries, lots of very good scores. Tom had some very clean cards that he sent through. Some cold foils, some rainbow foils. I'll go through them quickly. Like I said, I more or less wanted to document that this has come back. I know there's some people that love getting the heroes graded. It's cool because you can still play when a hero's slabbed. It's yeah, and he's sent through some. Now you can actually scan the barcodes now and see a pop report. It just doesn't tell you what you want in a pop report yet. Like, it shows you the card is authentic right now. Great score. I've got 2 of these that are 10s. They're very hard to hit. Anything alpha is quite hard to hit. Luminaris, Dreadbore. I'll pause on anything that catches my eye. Everfest, unfortunately, they weren't. It was a little bit tricky to hit. Check that out. That's so close to a 10. So close to a 10. Everfest was hard to hit 10s or 9.5s on even. The edges were just atrocious. I don't think it's from the packing. I think, however, they were cut. And an alpha, Spinal Crush. I've put all these out of order for Tom, but oh well. He does have all the paperwork associated with this, and I'll be mailing this back to him. So guys, I am happy to help with submissions. I do actually live very close to PCG in Sydney. So if you're like in Europe or something, I want to do a submission, more than happy to help. What PCG have done though is they've actually helped with the Herald of Rebirth promos, the content creator giveaway, which is what I'll show you after we go through these. Put that on the end. All right. Oh, look at that first one. So some of these, everything is upside down. Okay. Yeah, these are insane. I love the error. Now, all unlimited eyes are missing. There's no second printing of this. I don't believe there was ever a second wave, and there's no rarity symbol. So it is an error. It's a misprint, but all of yours, if you own one, will have the same misprint. If you're looking at these with any jealousy. That's how, if you grade it with PCG, they should give you that. Tom sent me a lot of fables, as you can see. Now, I believe what Tom's doing here is a bit like what I do. If I'm going to keep cards for a long time, I like to slab them so that they're authenticated and then protected, and then they go away and I never look at them. Well, I never touch the raw card again. It's another 9.5 skull cap, like great scores. So I believe that's what the goal is here. Ooh, Brave Forge braces. Here we go, cold foil, legendary. Sick hit. Again, not far from being a 10 really, but clean cards. Cold foil. More cold foils. Very beautiful. Congrats, Tom. I will ship these as soon as I finish filming. While the video is encoding, I'll be actually posting this out to him. Probably take a little while to get to where he's from, but thanks for letting me showcase these on the channel. All right, last little box for Tom. All right, we've got some alpha. Man, 0.5 off of 10. 0.5 off of 10. Very cool. So some Herald. I personally didn't submit these in any particular order. That's why they're not ordered, guys. It's not PCG's fault, don't worry. Well, Tom, congrats. They're coming to you. It does help that I'm so close. I think if you're from somewhere like Europe and you don't have access to PCG and you want to, I'm more than happy to help. All right, so let me show you what's going on here. So as you know, I received the content creator pack, the appreciation kit. These are all the heralds. I immediately sleeved mine because that's just what you do if you're a good person. I basically got PCG directly in Australia to sponsor this. So they've actually graded these free of charge for the community. They wanted to showcase what they can do. And of course, because these are giveaways, they're going to end up in many, many people's homes. So so basically what they helped me do is we went through the cards together, picked out what we thought were the cleanest, and then only graded those. So these hopefully end up with some players. These hopefully end up with some collectors. I'll explain how you can get your hands on some of them. But if you see like an overbearing amount of 9.5s, that's because that's exactly what we tried to do. It's by design. We didn't grade anything that looked like it wouldn't hit a 9.5. It was a painstaking process. As you guys know, I've had these for more than a month now and haven't given a single one away because we were going through it card by card. So we pretty much have only 9.5s that are slabbed and everything else is not slabbed. Does that make sense? Very, very difficult to have hit anything higher. I don't think there's many quads either. I'll go through. We ended up with a bunch more reds than the rest, which is fine. So the way this is going to work, let me count. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Okay, so there's like 7... Well, there's 21. There's not 7 sets here, but there's 21. These are more likely going to go to members of the channel. So I'll give everyone a week before doing a giveaway with these. But if you're a member, which is at $3 a month, that's how you'll get access to most of these heralds. So I'm going to get people to opt specifically for these or specifically for these, and you won't be able to enter the giveaway. Like, you won't be able to enter both giveaways if you've entered one and not the other. So if you want any of these heralds and a high chance of getting them, paid members will have a high chance of getting them. For everyone else, there'll be a full playset, so 9 of these given away on the channel, plus the playmats themselves. But I am going to give a bunch of these away at the Calling in Sydney, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Uprising event, but I'm going to give away a bunch of these in person. But I believe everyone who is a member will receive at least one. That's the goal. I'm trying to do it in a way where if you're a member, which currently there's 101 or 105, something along those lines, you will see one of these. You'll get it as a thank you for being a member. Everything else will be a giveaway. That's pretty much it. One little last thing, if you're still here watching, there was some drama, I guess. Open Boosters got to open the first Uprising box in the world. More because he was the only one that received his from the people that were doing the spoiler season and got boxes. I believe Chris Si's one was late in arriving. Otherwise, he would have also probably streamed his live a bit earlier. Either way, me including most people that watched that live, were a little bit irritated about how the opening went. But I think if you took a second before commenting and thought about it, like, you know, Open Boosters is a Magic channel, but quite a big one. He's, if you don't know who Open Boosters is, Dan, he's the only human that's pulled, I believe, an Alpha Lotus or 2 Alpha Lotuses on camera. Most Alpha Lotuses were opened way before YouTube existed. So his videos, he's very much OG in Magic, but he has his own style. He opens things for him the way I open things for me. I don't think he does it to crowd please. Like, he loves opening. You can tell by the excitement. Now, by rights, all the rude comments and people saying he shouldn't have had a box and all that, I don't think they're seeing the purpose. The whole point of something like Open Boosters opening is he's not specifically Fab related. So having Uprising on a channel with 60,000, more than likely Magic the Gathering fans, is really, really good for the game. It was frustrating for me watching him pull the Fable and not realize it's the Fable, but it's only frustrating for me because I'm jealous. I wish it was me opening it, not feeling like he did a crap job, because he's not supposed to. Anyway, we can argue whether he should or shouldn't have known what's in the set or whatever, but I really think the video was great. He got an insane box. He got a Marvel, a Fable, and a Cold Foil Common. Then Chris Size opened a Cold Foil Majestic Spell, which is insane. I didn't expect those in the sets. A little bit like your Pulses. There seem to be Majestic playable cards that are, which means these Marvel Dragons might be very, very, very rare. Hard to hit, including the rare, like the rare with the blue rare symbol on them. Anyway, Dan, if you're listening, dude, don't worry about what people say. You got sent a box for a reason. I know I played Fab with Dan at Jersey. Yes, he's very new to Fab, but he made the trip from Florida to Jersey to play and to meet James White and to, like, the whole point, guys, of the community is you're supposed to welcome new people, especially if the new person, like, doesn't know something about the game. Start with educating them rather than, the first thing I did was reach out to Dan through a friend and say, hey, like, anytime you get Fab stuff, if you want to know anything about the product, ask me. I'm pretty much an expert these days. Like, I could have easily written him a short note saying, hey, if you see a dragon, flip it, you know, expect there's a, you know, cold foil is in the tokens. I would have explained what he needed to do. And also, I don't know how dumb people are, but people that think a premiere video is actually live, guys, a premiere is a premiere. If you Google the definition, it speaks for itself. Movie premieres, there's just the first showing of something. They're always pre-recorded. Live is live. A live premiere is just it's premiering, something pre-recorded is premiering for the first time, and there's a live chat to go with it, so you can sort of talk to the creator or whatever. But stop trying to tell people who do premieres, because people do it on my premieres as well. They're like talking to me during the premiere. You can't interact with the video. Video's already recorded. Anyway, guys, Funder episode 3 is out as well on YouTube, Spotify, FUNDER. We talk about, Tall Tim interviews me about my life and getting into games and fab, etc. So if you haven't caught that, that's everything. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.